Oh, Hippos Yawn. Interesting. So it looks like Hippos Yawn's right here, and got a lovely car parking area right through here. Really good. And then under here is Hippos Yawn. So there's quite a few rocks along here. So we'll actually do a bit of a walk. I think this is possibly as far as it goes. We'll see. Life on the edge. And so we've got quite amazing rock formations. Ice cream cone fruits of the York gum. Lovely. Huge. So I do get the idea of the Hippos Yawn. So I put the lens cap in the pocket, and I guess it pays to put the camera in. Let's go. Quite amazing. And we've got other rock formations along here, but I think this is more or less the end of the track, and you can actually just see some of the rock areas plus the fallen trees. This one looks like it broke a few years ago, and what a shame. What a shame. Beautiful. So if I open up the aperture wide as I can, beautiful. No one down here, and there's a stack at the other end, but yesterday, okay. Love that. Just the weepy leaves. Through like that. Just lovely. Okay. Another one here. Just showing the extent. Water must flow through here, and then look at the leaves, but not only that, look at the roots through here. Amazing. Middle of nowhere, just rock formations that all happen. Try and be careful. So we'll walk along here. Looks like a little bird's. Bird holder there. Can't actually see how they get in. Interesting. Huh. Oh yeah, there's a little hole right at the top. All right. Not much sun today. So yesterday I walked along here, a bit further along. Another tree down. Anyhow, we can walk around it. Amazing gum, really interesting. Would only interest a carpenter. Again, oh, here we go, the little spot through there. Let's have a look. Maybe it's there. I hear voices. Hello there.
Hi.
I'll step in this little gap here.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. Thank you.
It's certainly worth walking to. Yeah, safest way in that. Save yourself a multitude of trouble. Beautiful. There's flat rock, and then we've got a sheet rock over there. You can see where the water would collect there. Almost nicely framed. Hello.
Huh.
What do you think of this rock?
Yeah.
Pretty big.
Yep.
Don't you reckon?
Yep.
It's huge. Hello, darling. Love those ears. Just about need them ourselves.
Yes. Oh, they look nice and warm.
Yeah. G'day, mate.
Okay. Bit of fungi. Just lovely through there. Lots of it, you can just see it. All the way along the branch. And you can see the fissure in the rock where that section's just broken away. It looked to me like water was running underneath it.
quite incredible. Got a map over here. The walk circuit. So here's another walk. There. So there's 15 different features, and this is a site one. So they say that it takes between 40 minutes and an hour and a quarter. So I've allowed myself 2 hours. So first thing I'm going to do is change battery in the GoPro, and because we actually have to go around in the large circuit, and so that's about 3.6 k's. So that's alright. Means your car's on its lonesome, not so much with other cars. Whichever way we go. Okay, so we have a path. So 126, and we're sort of at the Hippos Yawn end, which means I still have to walk through the car park and on the way back, but that's no big deal. It's flat walking, and yeah, there's a lot to see, quite a lot. Not overly fussed. Battery's on the half, so that's okay. If it gets too hot, I can take my hat off, and we can get to wander around the marshlands, and there's spots across, so I think it'll be quite good. Alright, so the first thing, okay, railways, people and produce out, and so I took some shots of the railway line yesterday and it was quite good. So yeah. Okay, another scheme. You've always got visionaries, and whether it works or not is totally often due to circumstances. Yesterday it just looked rainy. Today it's very overcast, but it doesn't. I've got pipes. There are pipes under here. Interesting. Oh, yeah, there is pipes under here. So that would be taking up some of the water. You can see. Well, you can imagine if there was water in here, it'd actually be a real slushy affair. But it's not. So 3.6 kilometres. If every one of my steps was a metre, that would be 3,600 steps. Now, somehow or other, I think my length of walk gait is more like 800, so it's considerably more than that. You can see the dead wood, and just amazing. In the sun, this would be stunning. A kangaroo's resting place. Huh. There we go. We won't go off the track. Let's follow our way through. Water. You see the lake through there, just lovely. Just a little bit of a move. Dead still. Yesterday we had a little breeze. You can see the bark. I don't think it's paper bark. It's just decomposing wood, but quite amazing. Yeah. So we've got a retreat up ahead, which sort of gets as far as what we walk, and then we go around, I think, another big broad walk. Okay. The Salt Lake scenario, and it would be, because as they use more and more, yeah, and you can just see the damage. So there's 48 sites, and apparently that was site 1. Okay. So one side we've got water, and the other side we have none. Fence posts and farming pioneers. Yep. Wow. That's a itchy backside, that's not good. Okay. And now we'll start to cut across. And you see it, man's interruption to the natural order, which is quite normal. Didn't have understanding like we have now. I mean, the practice of actually putting some bush between farms is now quite common, but back then every inch mattered. Yeah, lovely done. Really nicely done. So here's another great vantage point, and I'll take a shot from. Okay, we got 360. 180 is good enough. You see the water, it's dead still, no wind. Yesterday, from on top of the rock, where those hummocks are, in dead centre of the 3 trees, I was under that cover as the rain came, and then looking across here, this was just like a mirror, silver in colour. That was quite pretty. So this is the object. You go past and you find something and look at it from a distance, and you can imagine the early explorers, they would say, well, this is plentiful water for farming, which it probably was, but overuse has been right throughout history. Yeah, it's a lovely walk. I don't know how many people do it. Great big hall over there. Look at that. Here's a whopper. A township, a shed. Quite large. Imagine parrots. Red morel. Wow. Okay. Certainly some pretty weird and oddball spot. Let's have a look over there. Looks mushy. Is mushy. Let's have a look. Plenty of water. Wow. Okay. So quite a decent sized area. And I vaguely remember this in a YouTube video some years ago, and you just see the steps down to it. So lovely spot. And then over here is the shower. What a clever idea. Okay, interesting. Of course, being a resort, it's out here, exclusive, and looks very, very nice. Place to go. Knowing me, I'm probably on the road. Oh yes, here's the track up here. Pretty sure. Lovely. Over there, just looked after. Lose this friggin' load. Doors open. Okay. Yeah, beautiful, really lovely, well worth a walk. I'll take Sue back to Hippos Yawn because that's a really simple walk of about 30 feet, and you can actually see over there, there she's there. And the two lakes are interconnected. Can't see any fish. Oh, look at that. I assume I'm on the right track. Well, this is a fair size lake, this one. In actual fact, it's huge. Okay. Become quite good, this camera, at actually doing 180s. And then we can just follow along. Road's pretty easy, very nice. Okay, watch out for pedestrians. There you go. $13.5 a year. So somewhere there's a rain gauge out there. Lovely. That's great. No worries at all. Okay. Let's spend some money here. There we go. Haven't seen one soul, except for people that work here. So, a bit sad. I'll take a parting shot across here and then keep on walking. Right, okay. So if we go here. There you go. And here's another little backwater. Man, and this is up at Renmark. You'd have the fishermen everywhere, but a little bit of breeze, and that's okay. It'll keep me cool. Oh, I like this curl of grass. Powered up just a fashion. All coming off the trees. So that was my seat. I'd forgotten to get rid of all the shots off the 1D Mark III from yesterday, but I have now, and from this vantage you can actually see a little bit of sun poking out on top of the rocks, and we're probably, oh I don't know, 3/4 of the way around, maybe a bit over half, but the walk is more than acceptable. It's quite comfortable. My ill-fitting jeans don't help. They're not really a walking thing, but you can see this has been down for a long time. There's a bit of a complex over here. Have no idea what it is. I've got 150 shots left on the card, so I've taken quite a few, multiple panoramas, which will swallow up the memory card pretty quickly. But you can actually look, 1, 2, 3 of them, and so the third one is pretty damn big in itself. And again, you can see the band of water collecting stuff they've done here. I don't know if this is actually whether it's a golf course or whatever it is, but anyhow, we'll soon find out, which I didn't realise, so I had to do a repair to that this morning. Oh, so this is the airport. Okay. Alright, so Wave Rock Airport. No cars here, so obviously no flights today, or maybe not, bit hard to tell. I did see somebody come up here to do service of facilities, so maybe the toilet or something like that. We'll walk across and have a look down the runway. Looks pretty good. Great big expanse of tarmac. Quite good. All chained up. And doesn't look like there's any planes here. at all. Okay, here we go. Wave Rock Airport. So it's guided tours, taxi, and there's the actual runway. You saw the wave is around a bit, and then you've got your takeoff point. Interesting. No sign of rain, thank you. Praise the Lord for that. We've had quite enough. Alright, walking trail. So this is the turn off. Okay, so we've got a couple of vehicles here. Pretty cool. Alright, quite a reasonable area right through here, and got walking trails, so it goes two ways, but they say that anti-clockwise is the preferred method, which is what I've done. And currently I'm feeling very lonely. There's no one out here. Okay, Cam River. Surface water in the existing lakes to actually get some flow, which is a good idea because it doesn't look like they've had good flow for a long time. So this is quite long, looks clear, and in actual fact all of the water looks really clean. Whether it's salt or not, I'm not sure. They've done a great job here. More water boots. Egg drains, little areas, and you can hear the birds in the background. Okay, beautiful. Have no idea where this leads. Now look at that. Yeah. Hello, you.